Hi, I'm Allison Yeager. I'm the Director of Communications and Development here at SourcePoint, and I'm sitting down virtually today with our Executive Director, Fara Waugh. Hi, Fara.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. So thank you for joining our local celebration of seniors. Um, I wanted to start off by asking a little bit about yourself. How did you become involved with SourcePoint?
Well, I had the good fortune of learning about SourcePoint about 25 years ago. It's been that long since I've been with the organization. I was working for the Alzheimer's Association of Central Ohio, and I learned from one of my coworkers about what SourcePoint was doing. It was then called Council for Older Adults, and they were had just passed their levy, and she said, I think you would um, really appreciate what they're doing up there and how they're meeting the needs of the older adults in Delaware County, and they're doing some exciting things. And so lo and behold, I drove up to Delaware, and I interviewed with former executive director Bob Horrocks, and I haven't I haven't been disappointed since the day I walked in and got to hear about things then, and to be part of it. It's just been amazing.
A lot's changed over the past 25 years too.
Yes, it definitely has. We have grown quite a bit, and we're serving so many more people. And we have the building on Cheshire Road that we're able to offer the enrichment center activities. And it is amazing how it's grown in that period of time.
Right. So why did you make your career here? 25 years is a long time. Why
It,
SourcePoint?
well, it is, and it's actually pretty amazing for me. About 7 years was my typical number of years working in one position. I the whole philosophy at the time in taking services to individuals and supporting them in their environment so that they can, as we say even today, so that they can age well, so that they can be in the environment that they want to be in their own homes, and take advantage of whatever supports they might need, or take advantage of whatever activities um, and programs that we offer that can help them to continue that aging well at whatever point they are. And I think one of the things that is particularly special is that SourcePoint looks at the entire person, and we look at their physical needs and their emotional needs and their social needs, and really try to tailor our programs and services to meet a wide variety of those in as diverse way as we can. So
That certainly does make us stand out a little bit.
it definitely does, and it certainly ignited my passion. It's something, I'm a social worker by background, and I have worked with within the aging community for most of my career. Although I worked with children in the very beginning of my career, most of my career has been working with older adults, and just seeing how we are helping them to age well just really excites me, and it's something that I believe in. So I believe in the mission of SourcePoint, and that's what gets me up every day.
That sounds great. So I think you may have already answered this really, but what are you most passionate about with regard to SourcePoint?
I do believe it is the whole person, that we're addressing the needs of the whole person, um, that regardless of the circumstances of the individual, there's something for you at SourcePoint, whether you want to engage in activities and exercise and fitness, or if you want to um, learn about things that to help keep your mind active, or if you're in need of supportive care in your home. I think the fact that we are able to meet those wide variety of individual needs is what's most important and most impressive. And again, and the great people that come to SourcePoint, the great people that we serve, and the great staff that works so hard, and they're so dedicated in serving our clients and our members in the community.
Well, speaking of people, we also have some very wonderful donors who have supported us over the years. I think a lot of people know that we're levy funded, but the levy doesn't cover everything we do. We're such a comprehensive service, aging services provider, that the levy, covers about 80%, and we're responsible for the other 20%. And that's where donations come in. They help us fill that gap and serve more seniors. Can you talk a little bit about the impact of a donor's gift?
Yes, donors have had a huge impact on what SourcePoint does, and we couldn't do what we do without them. We have benefited significantly from the generosity of those in the community, family members and individuals that have benefited from the services that we've provided or taken advantage of the programs we've offered. The impact is as broad as the services we provide and as little as $5 can help provide a meal to one of our seniors. So every amount is meaningful. Every dollar counts. $300 per month provides for our care consultant services and our in-home care services. And then we've even benefited from some very significant donations that have been able to help the community, not just individuals, but to be able to we were able to install automatic door openers, which helps those with disabilities to be able to open the door and to make it more accessible at SourcePoint in our facility. So the impact is it's immeasurable.
So in keeping with the theme this week, let me ask you one last thing. How do you celebrate seniors?
I celebrate seniors through the work that I do each day, the time that I spend making sure that we're constantly looking for the gaps in things that might be needed by seniors and filling those gaps, and also through not just my dedication of time, but also dedication of my own resources. I contribute to SourcePoint because I believe in the mission of the organization that much, and I know I will continue to do that beyond my tenure with the organization as the executive director.
That's great. Well, we appreciate your support.
Well, I'm happy to give it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Fara. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks for your time, and thanks for all that you do, Allison.